Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I did not record yesterday because it was a Tuesday. It's a day that I typically don't record, typically because my roommate and I have the same day off, and we, like to try to get in some roleplay time, little Dungeons and Dragons, things that we can't do throughout the rest of the week because we just don't have the time for it. But we're back today, and we're doing piano songs again, apparently. As you well know, if that happens a third time in a row, then I will choose the one after that. I invoke my right to go player choice, god damn it. Alright, so we have not been doing well lately. Or I guess I should just put it plainly, I haven't been doing well lately. I'm on a bit of a losing streak, and that sucks. So let's design a nice balanced run that I can use to try to put everything into good working order, put it into perspective, try to get myself back on top. Because it's not fun to go into things and just constantly be getting ripped up because, silly crap. We're going to take a nice little Delta Force build here. Is this Delta Force or Delta Storm? I don't remember. One of them is... I guess it's the same either way, because it's combining a fire, a lightning, and then either water or ice. And I'm not sure which one is which. For some reason, my memory of Chrono Trigger is not that good. At least not that specifically good. I don't remember that tiny detail. All I know is that one of them involves frog, the other one involves marble. That's what I remember. So, how do we want to run this? I think there's only one responsible way to run this. And that would be like that. Alright, so, taking a balanced run, we're still going to do it with the retro floor plan. But I think the run after that, I want to do it without the retro floor plan. And that would be mostly because I kind of actually like the room layouts a little bit better when you're not using the retro floor plan. They're more inventive, they're more creative. Like, to me, that's kind of what it's all about. But the retro floor plan is definitely harder, and it is quite rewarding for, on both a gold and a chaos gem front. So I like doing retro floor plan because that can set you up for the rest of the run if you do it right. As you've seen, though, I've been kind of doing it wrong lately, and I've been getting punished for it. So let's try with a more balanced build. And we'll just kind of go ahead and go and see what happens. No Atlas, that's nice. Fortunately, the twins are going to resist most of my build, and that's a boon. And then both Freya and Zeal are resisting my Blazing Lariat. So, I don't know. And then, of course, I chose Aqua Arc because, as I've said before, it's probably one of the best basics that no one uses. So fuck it, I'll use it. It, of course, does have that problem when you're standing really close to the wall, where one of the arcs will hit the wall and then just, fizzle out. Nice little fuddy-duddy there. But so far, things look like they're going well. But halves your critical hit chance. If I take a cursed relic, it would be this one. Mostly because I don't want the store prices to increase so early in the run. Oh, that was the wrong choice. violating my boundaries, and I can't work like this. Why are you disrespecting my boundaries? That I might take. I already have one curse relic. And it would incentivize me to take another, so that might actually work out. That would probably be the... Well, we already know that this is the correct choice. Adopt a fairy. Do it. Adopt a fairy today. They make wonderful partners. Alright, so yes, we're gonna be putting up with being kind of slow this run, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run for the extra stun time and damage boost. Now, before we clear the level, let's go ahead and and clear out the rest of the floor. And that was it. One more battle room. You know what though? It got me an extra 24 coins. I'm not complaining. Thanks to the Tipsy Gladius, this kind of turned more into a power run than a balanced run. You know what? I'm okay with that. It just means I know what I'm going to be picking up now. Things with, you know, stronger damaging hits. And yeah, things look like they're going swimmingly right now, but I mean, you never 100% know how things are gonna go. Owie. Alright, so the next thing I'm thinking we really need is the upgraded Aqua Arc. I don't want that. I want to keep with the Dash Arcana that I already have. And for those of you wondering, wasn't Tipsy Gladius the suboptimal choice? Why did you do that? By all respects, it was, at least from a damage perspective, a suboptimal choice. But you take the portal, it's faster. But like I said, I think, especially in the early game, it's important to make sure that you have enough money to upgrade yourself before you worry too much about full-on damage. Because even with the retro floor plan, if you're having to spend a couple hundred just on an Arcana upgrade, that's not a wise use of your cash. And that's why I always say that things like that should be taken towards the end of a run, not the beginning, because you want to make sure that you have enough money, even when you have a kind of big money saver like this. Alright, so we're going to take Aqua Arc. The game is really insistent that I take Inferno Cannon, but I'm really insistent that I would like... I don't even know what I would like at this point. Probably the best thing would be more electricity. Or earth, because everything else is a little iffy. Alright, so let's grab the Smock and that, and we'll also grab the Helm of Midas. Helm of Midas. So just about all of the relics I have right now are stackable, so that hopefully means that I'll find other things that can stack up with them and create a run with a lot of relics. Then what we would want is something like the Merchant's Cart, which cares about the number of relics I'm holding. Owie. I love the sort of damage that Aqua Arc can output. Arc Spear. I mean, it's just another nice combat option. Alright, so against Zeal, I would potentially want another good Water Arcana. And then something that I can switch out for when I go up against Freya. Hey, there's the good doctor. I can always appreciate seeing Dr. Song in a run. Now remember, when you go to visit Dr. Song, it's not necessarily all about, you know, I need healing and that's why I talk to Dr. Song. No, you visit her because you want to get one of her relics. And if you're lucky, what you'll get is either the critical placebos or the elixir of might. That's what you're ultimately going for when you're talking to Dr. Song. And aside from just the arcane... Hi, buddy. He's a very excitable bird right now. You can hear him, can't you? Because even though I'm wearing headphones, that does not block out the birds. Obviously, because the microphone is not attached to the headphones. Right. Permafrost Bulwark, no thanks. Let's portal back to the beginning. Let's actually try to be smart. Do you have anything good to sell me? Why, yes, you have the fiery paintbrush. Just another part of the painter's tote. I love it. I'm hoping that you're seeing the sort of difference that it makes when you have a very balanced run versus a very specialized one. Now, I know that I tend to specialize in projectile-based builds. Those obviously have a weakness all their own, but I do think it's a good idea to try to play something that's well balanced. Because when you're well balanced, you have more that you can work with. I really don't need that. Like, I'm not even sure I want to sell it, but I'll pick it up just because it's free. Alright, and Dr. Saul. Give her the Whirling Tornado, we get the Messy Prescription. And it's a healing source increase, so that's actually good for survivability. Bird is good for letting me know that, you know, I need to spend more time with him. And this is the most he's heard me talk all day, so he's probably just like, hey, I want to get in on that. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. He's well within his right to want to spend time. Like, I actually lost track of time earlier. I decided to pick up and start playing the Pixel Remaster of the original Final Fantasy. Not necessarily to record, just because I want to play it, but if you guys are still interested, I will definitely record a different run through the game, because I am having a lot of fun with it. I think I know what party I would do too. So at this point, no more pussyfooting around with that. We've actually got things set up. Plus, that poll is really, really old, and I don't know if anyone even still cares about it. But that's another thing I've been thinking about, is I said that there were a lot of things that I wanted to do with my channel, and I've done, like, barely any of them. I think, not gonna lie, I kinda got in over my head a little bit. I would say between the Stygian Turtle Shell and the Tipsy Gladius, my defenses are very nice. Hello. Plus, that gives me more to work with because it's anger. Yeah, I'm now getting to the point in the run where money isn't that much of an issue anymore, and therefore this would be a good time to get one of the golden relics. We'll just have to wait and see if it pops up. Damn. There we go. Very nice fight. Whatever. Just take it and move on. Shearing Chain is strong, but with our run leaning obviously to power more so than critical hits, we definitely would not be amiss for wanting to look for something that plays to our strengths in it. Doesn't mean I won't use it when I get the opportunity. Obviously, I'm not complaining about Arc Sphere. That's one of the moves that I really like. Surefire Rocket is nice, but I'm getting signature charges pretty fast regardless, so... Yeah, Twin Turbine just charges up your signature gauge so much, so quick. Like, there's really no need for anything that makes it easier to charge signature gauge because it's already full. Now, on the point of the Final Fantasy run that I'm doing, I decided to go with a party makeup of Fighter, Red Mage, White Mage, Black Mage. And I'm happy to report now that because the magic stats actually work appropriately, and I wish the Magician's top hat was here. But because the magic stats work as they're supposed to in this version of the game, and of course this is a thing in every other version outside of the NES, the magic stats actually working, I might want that. See what else is available and then come back for it. But yeah, because of that, the White Mage is actually useful in this version because her healing can level up. Which means that spells like Heal and Healara are actually way more useful in this version of the game than they were in the NES version. I forgot what I was doing for a moment, but I think I'm back on track now. So many interesting things, and yet so few of them that I actually want. I don't want this mostly because it's not going to scale well with my build. That having been said, it's always fun to have an agent go around distracting enemy attention. So tell you what, why don't I grab that, just for fun. Then we'll grab Flame Breath. Actually, I'll just keep Shearing Chain. Hey, admittedly, I did not remember that you summoned 2 of them at a time when you used it, so that's pretty nice. Plus, I still have Twin Turbine to charge up. But yeah, admittedly, they're not scaling very well with my build right now, and that makes me a little sad. But back to what I was saying about Final Fantasy, I believe the... What are you? No, thank you. How did I forget what that did? I was just reading it. But yeah, it's very much the heavy magic team. Plus, red mages are also good in melee combat. The downside to this group is that it's a very expensive team. Because not only do you have to consider equipment choices for your group, but you also have to be buying a lot of magic lessons. Those are not cheap. I'm not going to use it for this fight, but I'll probably use it as a switch out after the line shock ages. Thanks, guys. Really nothing here that's that great, and because I chose the Tipsy Gladius, I'm not going to grab the Dice of the Nemesis. Now, we are going to have one more shopping opportunity. It's one of those changes that I really liked that they made, is that you get one more shopping opportunity before Sura, and it feels so good. It's so good to have that one last shop there just to help balance out your run. See if you can get a lucky pickup. Like, depending on how long you guys have been playing, that last shop before you fight Master Sura, that didn't used to be there. Matter of fact, the last floor didn't used to be there. It used to be just you were just immediately summoned to Master Sura's chamber, and it was just fighting time. No thanks. So what would I really like to see from this last shop? I would obviously hope for another fairy. I would like to see the Golden Dagger of Midas, but I mean, that might be asking quite a bit, honestly. Actually, let's hold on to this. There we go. Actually, Flame Fusion would have been more effective. Speaking of which. Alright, and is there... Yes. but you know we've got to wear this ridiculous helmet, right? We are the magical Centurion, damn it. You'll never tell me otherwise. I can't believe I missed with Arc Spear. That's like one of the things that you can't miss with. There we go. For the uninitiated, what I was doing there is waiting for my cooldowns before I moved on with the dialogue bubble. Ah. So one thing that I should definitely mention about the Ultra Magic Party in Final Fantasy, outside of that they're expensive, is that it's not as effective as it used to be anymore, because now that the intelligence stat actually means something now, it means the red mage isn't quite as broken as it used to be. But oh well, I'm still doing fine, I'm having a fun time with the build. But I think if I want to record a build, I think what I want to do is I want to go Fighter, Monk, White Mage, Black Mage. It's a classic setup, and most of us know of it very well. But it's a setup that's well known because it goddamn works. And that run just broke my losing streak, so very happy about that, and it's very possible that the losing streak was broken because Twin Turbine is a little overpowered, but you know, sometimes you just gotta take the W where you can get it. So that's the run. Thank you guys very much. Let me know if you are interested in Final Fantasy, and I know that there's been some interest in Dead Cells as well, and I haven't played that game in a while, but I am willing to jump in and record some. And, you know, a couple of reasons. One, I do like Dead Cells, I just haven't played it in a while, but I'll talk about my other reasonings when I actually go to do some recording, but rest assured it will happen now that I know that you guys are super interested in it. So thank you for voicing your opinion, I really appreciate that. And of course, continue to stay tuned for me and my silly antics here. I'm always happy to provide for you guys, and I'm always happy to have a conversation. So, I'm rambling at this point, so again, thank you for spending some of your free time with me. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will